Hi, I'm Kay Spears with Balanced Health Healing Center. I am part of WIT Consulting here at Balanced Health Healing Center. We have Nutritionist Anna Primera and myself who have partnered with NISD to help you with all of your health and wellness goals. So today what I'm going to be doing is giving a presentation on cancer, prevention for cancer. October is the cancer month, breast cancer and all kinds of cancer prevention. So we thought it would be a good topic to do a webinar that you could watch on your own. And if you have any other questions, you can call our office and set up a consult with either Anna Primera or myself. So let's get started. Today we're going to be talking about how to prevent cancer, what's going on with cancer, our current food problem, how we can change our diet, and how thoughts and stress can actually cause cancer. I like this because it's very interesting when you see this baby here and you think about all the different diseases that are around this baby. And that just goes to show you that before we're even born, there's lots of information in our cells that are determining what our health status is going to be as we age. So our nutrition starts in the womb before we're born, and as we grow into adults, there's constantly changes going on in our cellular activity that determine different things and can actually cause cancer. So it's nice to know that we can change that with our nutrition. So here, this slide says that we are composed of 50 to 70 trillion cells. Now that's a lot of cells. And if you were to think about this, if a person was to count one cell per second, it would take 1.5 million years without stopping. So that just goes to show you with all those cells, how they can be disrupted and how we constantly have cellular communication going on in our body every second of the day. This is a study talking about cancer, risk factors that are for cancer. And you know, when we think about cancer, we think about if you smoke cigarettes, it's a possibility that you could get cancer of the mouth or you can get lung cancer. A lot of times we know if we get too much sunlight that we can be exposed to skin cancer. But did you actually know that most cancers, and the studies are finding this out, that most cancers are due to our lifestyle? And what that means, that's our environment, that's our thoughts, that's our food, that's everything we put in our mouth. This study here is talking about 1 in 8 women will get breast cancer, and again, they're blaming lifestyle habits for this. So we can change these statistics by changing our lifestyle. This is another one, inflammation. Lots of studies talking about inflammation in the body, and all of that starts with our colon. 80% of our immune system is in the gut, and when we have a lot of, our colon is inflamed and we have a lot of things going on with our gut health, it's going to send a lot of inflammatory signals throughout the body. And they're not just talking about cancer with inflammation, they're talking about cardiovascular disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's, all of these things starting from inflammation in the body. So where do we start with this? I like to start with the gut. Again, I said 80% of the immune system is in the gut, so it's a good place to start. In our gut, when we have inflammation going on, we can actually look at the root cause to disease by looking at different markers in the gut that will show us information. We can modulate the immune system. We can also balance the nervous system because we have our gut and brain connection. Our gut is actually called our second brain, and we have one nerve that ties our brain and our gut together. So a lot of times, if you've noticed, when you're stressed out about something or upset and your stomach gets butterflies in it, that is all the communication and the nerves going on between the gut and the brain. So we can determine for people who are depressed and have low mood, maybe they just have some inflammation going on and their immune system isn't balanced. This is a Russian pathologist. He actually coined the term death begins in the colon. And what he did is he looked at a group of Bulgarian peasants. And I don't know if you've heard of Bulgarian yogurt. It's hard to find, but it's really good, and it has lots of rich organisms in it that help balance our gut and keep our immune system strong. And what he found in this study is that these Bulgarian peasants lived long, healthy lifestyles. Here's some gut facts that I wanted to show you. But one of the one that stands out to me the most that I always talk about with my clients is that we have more organisms in our colon than there are stars in the galaxy. So if you ever go out in the hill country and you turn off all the lights and you look up at the sky, that's what's going on in your colon. And we have to keep those guys balanced, because if they're not balanced, it sets the stage for inflammation and all kinds of disease. And I always like to think of our health as a health savings account. We have our credits and our debits. Our credits are proper sleep. You know, when we're not getting sleep between the hours of 11 and 2, that's important detoxification time. It's important time for the body to be repairing itself. And so when we think we can burn the candle at both ends, we can't, because it's going to start making our health break down. Health promoting foods versus foods that aren't really giving us, they're not really nourishing our cells. I call them empty calories. When we have lots of stress going on and when we don't have proper elimination, most of the people that walk in my door are constipated. They're not having proper elimination, and we have to resolve that, or else we're going to start having debits in our account. The mouth is the portal of our inside world. Everything starts from the mouth. So it starts from the foods we put in our mouth, the drinks that we drink, and also our words. Everything starts from the mouth. And I wanted to talk a little bit about genetically modified foods, because it's kind of the big thing right now. And so what that means is we're one of the only countries that are using genetically modified foods. And when we modify these foods and these food structures, we are causing all kinds of organ damage, and they're seeing an intense amount, a huge amount of cancer that's coming up, and new diseases every day because of the foods we're eating, because most of our food sources are genetically modified. So I wanted to give you a list here. So alfalfa, canola, corn, cotton, papaya, soy, and sugar beets are the top ones that are genetically modified. And what you need to look for is the labels need to say non-GMO verified or organic certified. That's the only way you're going to know for sure that your foods are not genetically modified. And the other thing is to possibly stay away from some of these foods if you don't know, because they disrupt our DNA and cause all kinds of health issues. So these are foods to stay away from. Red meat, unless it's grass-fed. Red meat creates what is called arachidonic acid, which makes the body acidic. Cancer thrives in an acidic state. It cannot thrive in an alkaline state. So these foods tend to make the body acidic. Sodas, these Cokes and Diet Cokes, I mean, neither one of them are good. It's not that one is better than the other. They're both bad. Table salt, sugar, alcohol. Alcohol can be a toxin to the body. It makes the body very acidic. Coffee, corn, and fried foods. These are more cancer-fighting foods, and they're cancer-fighting because they leave the body more alkaline, and they're going to be your sea salt, vegetables, dark leafy greens, fruits like berries. There's studies that show a couple of people have cured themselves with cancer by eating a pound of berries every day. Apple cider vinegar. Look for the bottle that has the mom on it. It's called Bragg's apple cider vinegar. It really looks like apples are floating in it. You can make your salad dressing out of that. It makes the body super alkaline. It's good for all kinds of things, and it's going to keep. It's a big cancer fighting food, and can actually help with acid reflux as well. Brown rice and wild rice, and aged cheeses. The longer the cheese is aged, the better it is for you, and it actually has those good organisms that go back into your colon and balance your colon out. And detoxification. Our liver has a very big job to do in the body. It's kind of like getting an oil change on your car. We need to take care of our liver because it's purifying the blood, it's getting rid of toxins every day from the air we breathe, the food we eat, medications, antibiotics. And so we need to keep our liver in good shape and take care of it. And so detox is very important. And if you call the office here at Balance Health Healing Center and ask for Ana Primera, we can actually do detoxification programs for you to help you detox your liver and keep your body healthy. And this guy here, this is what we look like when we're all stressed out. Our heart rate goes up, our palms get sweaty, we look like we're a pressure cooker and we're just about to blow. And that's exactly what's happening inside of our body. And when we allow stressors and people and things to get to us, then it causes all kinds of havoc on the body and actually creates cancer. So what do we do about this? Well, for one, we can do some deep breathing exercises. I don't know about you, but I know during the day I catch myself several times kind of holding my breath, like I'm not really breathing. And so these are things we can do at our desk. We can actually do deep breathing where we fill up our lungs with that oxygen and let it out. That's actually going to alkaline the blood, and so it's going to keep us from getting cancer, and it's also going to make you feel more relaxed and more at peace. This is also something to do before you go to bed at night. It's going to help you sleep better. And our thoughts. Words have power. The average person has up to 1,300 words of self-talk per minute. That's a lot of words, a lot. And I don't know about you, but I know sometimes when I'm upset about something, by the end of the day, I've turned this little molehill into a mountain. You just create this big monster. And that's what we do with our thoughts. So we need to watch our thoughts, watch what we say. Thoughts are seeds we plant in our hearts, and they grow and produce. They produce feelings and words. They create actions which turn into our reality. So watch your words. And last, the human body is a magnificent creature needing proper care and nourishment. And if you don't believe in miracles, perhaps you've forgotten you are one, because you are. So please, please call us if you need any help, and we can help you prevent cancer and help you with all your health and wellness goals. Our number is 764-2121, and our website is kayspears.com, kspears.com. Thank you.